Now then, it's the Baron. So this is the first upload since, well, it's the first one of this year. Due to me being busy, and most probably trying to get over the shock of Don Cossack not winning the King George and tipping up Sec 2 out. Well, it would have been interesting to see what if Don Cossack would have stood up, what would have happened. Well, you got to jump him, and fair play if you was on cue card. Well done. Tip my hats off to you. I'm not bitter at all, honestly. Anyway, this is the Grand National upload, and originally I did put out this. Well, I did intend to put it out in January before the weights come out. But when I did email the selections out, I had a couple of you, well, a handful of you emailing me asking me not to do an upload yet because they want to get a pound of flesh on the price and whatnot. So I decided not to put it out, and the day that I decided to put it out, price wise went for one of the selections in the middle of February for the Grand National, or didn't go for it, but suggested it might run well in the National. So I left it rather than look like I was jumping on the bandwagon, because I knew at least two of the selections would be running over the next couple of weeks, and they did do, and they finished first and second. So anyway, what I'll do is I'm going to run through the three selections, and the original price is what I did put them out in January, so you can have a look and see what you think. So here we go. So the first selection we're going to put out for Grand National is The Last Samurai. So back in January, when I gave it out by email, it was 33 to 1. The best what you can get now is 16 to 1 with Ladbrokes and Corals, and I still say that's not a bad price. 16 to 1, it's at its limit for me at 16 to 1. People who know me, I like to get my Grand National bets done in January and just take my chance on the anti-post selections. So if it got any shorter than 16 to 1, or if you can't get the 16 to 1, me personally, I'd let it run, or see if you can get bigger on the exchanges. So that's going to be the first selection, The Last Samurai, at a low decent weight to run a massive race in the Grand National. So the next selection is going to be the Druid's Nephew. So back in January it was 25 to 1. You still can get 20 to 1 for the Druid's Nephew with William Hill and Ladbrokes, and I wouldn't be put off by Saturday's result. Aintree has got a funny way of relighting horses, and especially horses what have been there the year previous. They seem to prick up and rejuvenate themselves, so I wouldn't be put off. In last year's Grand National, the Druid's Nephew looked like it was going to be in the shake-up. It wasn't stopping when it tipped up, so like I say, I wouldn't be put off, and at 20 to 1 it is a decent each way shout. So the last selection we're going to give out is Goonyella, and I've been harping on about Goonyella. Oh yeah, if you look at my summer videos, or my summer uploads what I've done, and I have stated that I've got Goonyella at a massively inflated price at 2 occasions, and the reason for this is after it won the Midlands Grand National, I made it a mission to find an overinflated in price, which it went out and did. I got it twice. So for me, Goonyella, go in the Grand National and run, and I'll see what happens with that due to the price what I've got. At the time in January, again, it was 33 to 1, and you still can get 25 to 1 for Goonyella, and that's general. Obviously off what Last Samurai and a couple of horses have done over the last couple of weeks. So that price has seemed to you can still get more or less the same price for it. I still say Goonyella will win a Grand National. Now whether it's this one, it's debatable. All what I'm concerned about is the ground. Now I have looked at the forecast, and when I do my selections and my uploads, especially with horse races, what are months in advance, I try my best to find the weather forecast, and on the weekend Grand National it is going to be raining and showers, and it's on this particular website I use, it is going to be showery on that day, so it will, well, Goonyella should get its ground more or less what it wants, and if that's the case, I can see Goonyella running a big race. So at 25 to 1, that's the last selection. So I'll run through them again. These are all each way selections, and it's The Last Samurai at 16 to 1 with Corals and Ladbrokes now, which was given back out in January at 33s. The Druid's Nephew, which is 20 to 1 with Ladbrokes and William Hill, but again at the time we gave it out at 25 to 1, and Goonyella, which is 25 to 1, and since January we've only lost a couple of points. It was best with Sky Bet at 33s, and they're the 3 selections. We did give out 4 last season, or in last year's Grand National, and we had the 1st, 2nd, a 4th, and a tip up. So we'll see how we go this year. Put your comments in and let me know what you think of the selections. We will be doing a website. Well, the website will be done shortly. That's another reason why I haven't done any uploads, because we've been trying to do the website and obviously just giving out by email the selections. So we have got a Cheltenham special on our what we're going to upload, and a sort of solution if you missed the Last Samurai price, because I think the Last Samurai, off the 3 what I've given out, I think the Last Samurai will go seriously close to win the Grand National this year. So anyway, watch out for them, and bang your comments in the box, and I'll leave it for now. Cheers to Baron.